Hello everyone and welcome to Dermacure Clinic. I'm Eleonora and today I will demonstrate you skin needling treatment using the Dermaroller device. So this is the device, small tiny roller which has tiny microneedles. Please stay until the end because you'll see the full procedure step by step how to do that treatment at home safely. I'm a skin specialist, an aesthetic practitioner. I do a lot of advanced skin treatments, so I definitely have something to show you, so please stay till the end. You can either use Derma pen, which is another device, or micro pen as some people call it, or you can use the roller. For home use, you can use either. This is going to be the cheaper options, and since I had so many customers asking me how they can maintain the results achieved in the clinic and what is one of the best treatments to do at home, I have always advised them to do that treatment. So today I will demonstrate to you how to do it safely at home. There are some things you need to know before that. The treatment is very good for fine lines, wrinkles, pigmentation, large pores, dry skin, scars, like acne scars especially, and stretch marks. It works in the principle of injury and healing. So what happens is those microneedles, they penetrate the skin, puncture the skin, creating tiny little holes. Those holes obviously stimulate the body's own immune response to heal, and then once actually the skin starts healing, it produces new collagen and elastin fibers, and it creates more mesh under the skin. Creating more mesh, it will result in plumper skin, youthful skin, more glowing. Overall will improve the fine lines, so the fine lines will be of course plumped as well, so less visible. Will even the skin tone because you're going to have that a slight peeling effect on the skin, so will even the skin tone, so any dark patches will slowly go. I do recommend you to do it at least once a month. It's really beneficial, and you will see slowly your skin is getting better and better with the time. With one session you can still see results, but of course it's better to do multiple sessions. As a maintenance you can do it once in 2 months, once in 3 months, but even once a month to do that treatment is amazing because it's not very deep anyway. We're only using 0.5 millimeters, but you can do it and you will love the results. What can be contraindication is anything you see on the skin which you're not sure what is. Any skin diseases, disorders, psoriasis, eczema, anything like a lot of moles, I wouldn't recommend. If you have any history of skin cancer, someone from your family, I wouldn't recommend you to do that because you can stimulate the skin further, and please don't do it. If you have a lot of acne, like active breakouts, I definitely would say that treatment is not for you. So I will put my gloves. To do the treatment, you have to make sure you've pre-cleansed your skin thoroughly. So remove the makeup with the makeup remover, then cleanse the skin with cleanser, and also I would advise you to do exfoliation. So you can do the exfoliation. Once you do the exfoliation, you can also use toner or just to remove the last traces from makeup or anything on the skin, maybe oil, so just remove everything, and then you can apply on the skin some serum before you start rolling. I mean, usually in the clinic I would just put hyaluronic acid and I will roll, or just use the pen, but for home use, I would say you can use a serum just to put it on skin. The skin is not I don't really like when the skin is super dry. So I will use this one. I've already put it on my skin. So tiny, let me just see if you can see it. Yeah. So it's Melan Trans by Meso Aesthetic. I love it. It's very good for pigmentation. It has tranexamic acid 3% and niacinamide 5%, which is very good in combination, and with also with some enzymes, very good to control your pigmentation, so basically suppress the melanin production to give you that evening of the skin tone. So I've put that on my skin now, just a little bit. You have to make sure that no makeup is left on the skin. It's really important, so you don't want any dirt, any bacteria to go there. That's why I always work with gloves. It's really important. I even wipe all my creams, everything, to make sure I protect my skin as much as I possibly can. So I have my roller here. It's brand new one, and I will be dividing my face into few different sections. So I will have half of my forehead as one section, another half as one section, then I will have my cheeks or side of the face as two different sections, and then I will have my chin, upper lip and nose, and then if I want to do the neck, I can do the neck as well, but it's better to do section by section. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be rolling only in one direction, so up and down, up and down, up and down, and then if we want to move to another section, we're gonna move to another section, and this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so yeah, so I will be starting from here. So I'm only rolling in one direction. I press a little bit, not too much, and then I will move to another one. So you can see the skin can start turning red. Doesn't matter which area you're gonna start doing first. It really doesn't matter. So once I've done that direction, I need to change my position. So I will be doing this. So we can do something like a hashtag and then even another direction, yeah? I can do it under the eyes too. It's not a problem. You can do anywhere. Maybe don't do too much pressure, don't use too much pressure. So if you don't want to go too deep, just use really light pressure. You don't need another needle, another roller. You just need to press a bit less. Okay, so I've done the two directions. So now I'm gonna do like a kind of sideway. You can roll it longer. I'm just showing here. You can actually roll it much longer. Let me do here a little bit. So when you go under the eyes, you just look up. Literally look really up, and then so let's do the other side. You can see that my skin is turning red. This is normal. Obviously I'm creating some trauma, but there is no bleeding. You can do this. So I just like to do this and Okay, so now I will do my upper lips. I love it. It's kind of very spiky, but I just love the result. I just roll like that, roll, here and there. You might start having like tears in your eyes. This is really normal, so don't worry at all, don't stop. If you have large pores here, this will help. Okay, so now under the eyes. Okay, good, lovely. So now we're gonna do the forehead. So let me do the middle first. A lot of people have wrinkles just here in the middle. I will do this. Maybe just halfway through, because it's a bit big one. It's really important to do the side here, because you know this is the place where you usually have loads of wrinkles. That's it, just roll. Tiny needles, roll. I even do a little bit my lids, just brow area. Why not? It's very stimulating. Okay, so now the other one. So the redness, and you might be a little bit swollen as well, but this is normal. That will go very quick, maybe within an hour. And it's really normal because you want that redness actually. That's really stimulating. You stimulate the blood circulation, lymph flow. It's just really good for the skin. It's very, very good. It's like you're doing exercises. You're exercising your cells basically to produce new healthy cells, and you just get rid of the old ones very quickly. Okay, here, this is what you actually need to do. My eyes. And this is how you will be following this. I love to do under the eyes. I always do under my eyes. I mean, my skin usually is really thin there, so I like to stimulate it a bit. And let me do my eyelids, and let me do the area again. There, nice. Okay. Under the jawline. Really for stimulating. I will show in another video how to do the neck, but this is pretty much the procedure. Okay. I really like to do this just so I finish off the treatment. I want to make sure that lovely. Okay, finish. I wipe off my skin with either toner, either micellar water, or something to just remove any debris after the roller. I like to wipe it, so in my case I'm going to actually use this. I love this one. This is the Ultimate W Pigmentation Removal. So basically whitening toning lotion. I love it. It's just really balancing. It's very gentle on the skin. It will calm the skin as well, and also will help me to even my skin tone. I will put links to all the products under my video. So I will be just using that much. I mean, it's a bit more than I usually would, but it's just because it's really good. So I will just wipe it off. And then it's very literally everywhere. Everywhere. You really want to wipe everything. So the skin feels very burning, but this is very normal, so don't worry about that. I love it. I just did that, and then I will apply my serum. So this is how my skin looks now. Yeah, so I will now apply my serum. Yeah, which is the Melantrans, which is for the pigmentation. I already explained you this. Yeah, you can also, however, use the AOX Ferulic. You can use vitamin C serums after a needling treatment. That's absolutely fine. You can use any serums. In fact, they go deeper and they actually work better. So you can use that, and I do advise actually to use in the morning. It's mainly for the morning. At the moment it's evening where I am. So I would recommend you to do to use that serum. Actually, is one of the best I've ever used by Mesoesthetic as well. Again, I'll put the link below. It's amazing and it really protects. So what the antioxidant serum does, or vitamin C and vitamin E serums do, is basically we have free radicals which make our skin age. They constantly attack our skin and they make our skin age, our cells age faster. What happens with those serums? So basically they bounce those free radicals back. So they bounce them back, which is very good. So I use them all the time. So every morning before you go, you must use antioxidant serum followed by SPF. Those are the two products you must use, and you will see difference within your skin. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the vitamin C at the moment because where I am it's late. So I'm going to use that serum, Melantrans. I use a little bit only, and then just gonna put it on my glove. I just like that. I like to use. Yeah, so can you see? No, not really. So just like a few drops, and I will just love this. Oh, it's so stinging. That's normal. Really stinging. Ah, goodness. Okay, so I have just applied my serum, which is very good for pigmentation, as I said. It evens the skin tone, it really brightens the skin complexion, and I absolutely love it. I use it on a daily basis now, and I love my skin. It's really good. I usually use it in the evening. And then I'm going to do another cream, which they are amazing in combination. So actually this is how the company advise everyone to use. It's Melan Trans, a cream, like a gel cream. So basically when you combine both of them, they really work very powerfully. So I will use a little bit as well. 2 pumps, it's fine. And just put all over my face. And then my forehead. So all done. Oh. Love it. Okay, all done. So now I have to give you aftercare advice. So let's say you've done this. If it's in the morning, I would say apply your SPF. At the moment, in my case, this is evening. However, I have 2 SPFs here, which are very good. So one is the Sensiderm by Dr. Schramek. I love it. It's SPF 50. I absolutely love that. It's very good for people with redness on the skin. I would use this one after that procedure if it was morning, because it's really going to protect my skin from the sun, and also it's going to calm my skin a lot. So it's a really pure product, physical SPF. There are no chemicals inside, and also it's specially created for people with skin cancer. It speaks a lot. And also another one which I use on daily basis actually. So for example, tomorrow morning I would apply this one. Yeah, which is the Mesoaesthetic Melan 130 plus. So it's very powerful SPF. Again, even in the skin complexion, I love that SPF. I use it on daily basis after vitamin C serum or ferulic serum, and after that gel cream. So this is my morning routine. Anyway, in another video you'll see my skin routine. So after the treatment, after that, you will have to make sure that avoid hot showers, steam sauna, any active exercises for about a couple of days, 3 days. Just be more careful with your skin. I wouldn't advise you to do any swimming. You have to apply antioxidant serums in the morning, followed by SPF, and you can also do something for the skin in the evening, put some treatments, maybe for pigmentation, for acne, for example, if you feel that you may have some breakouts. Yeah, so this is good for the evening. So from now on, it's very important to always leave your house with SPF on the skin, or even if you're inside your house, you must have SPF on the skin, because even through the windows, the sun, the UV can actually penetrate within your skin and damage it pretty much the same way. I would also recommend you not to put any makeup on the skin for about probably few days, if you can. I mean, you can put like CC cream, BB cream, which like more medical grade mineral makeup. It will be okay 3 days later, but I wouldn't recommend you to put a lot of makeup, like really makeup next week, about a week after the treatment. And yeah, let me know what you think about the video. If you like it, I'll be posting more in more often. And if you have any recommendations or you want to see something specific, please do let me know or comment below, and I will get back to you. If you have any questions, you want to do that treatment at home, that's fine, you can always ask me. I'm happy to help everyone, and I'm really excited to see what you think about the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.